The NBA Draft, 2009. The year Warriors basketball would change forever.
The Golden State Warriors select Stephen Curry from Davidson College.
Definitely very excited to be here. It's a dream come true for me.
Steph Curry teardrop.
With new ownership came a new vision.
We want another one.
One that required some of the best minds in basketball.
You got Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson from Washington State University.
With sights set on building a championship caliber team, the vision started to become a reality.
With the draft being as big of a deal as it is, really focus on one guy, two guys, three guys, and try to get that decision right.
With the 7th pick, the Golden State Warriors select Harrison Barnes from the University of North Carolina.
I cannot think of a draft where 3 players were taken
Festus Ezeli, Draymond Green.
and all 3 played key roles for their team. You just don't see it that often.
Draymond, the lob to Ezeli.
The Warriors had been built from the ground up, with a solid foundation, a talented core, and a bright future. This is Warriors, the vision.
I used to love this part of the preparation right before the game. You get to come out on the court to work on your game. You go through your routine, different strategies of different guys, how they like to prepare. But this was definitely one of my favorite parts.
Former Warriors guard Kalina Azubuike can only take in pregame warm-ups from the sidelines as a television analyst.
How you feeling? How you feeling? You okay?
Getting better.
Yeah?
Getting better.
But from 2007 to 2010, his heart and hustle left quite an impression on many die-hard Warrior fans.
I was not about to drop 82, I promise you that.
You had 24 in the first quarter, though. You were killing it.
I remember that. That's a good memory, man. Wow.
Azubuike has witnessed his former franchise's amazing rise to the top of the sports world.
Everybody's talking Warriors now. It's probably got to be super cool for you just being here through like the tough times.
It
and
is,
then,
yeah.
And then seeing where they come to now, the change in ownership, all that stuff.
Yep. This is my 9th year.
9th year.
Warriors now, I think. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, so you were here when
Some bad attitude.
when we were not great.
Right.
For home free. It's either here or here.
Right.
No problem. Stephen Curry.
With the 7th pick in the 2009 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Stephen Curry from Davidson College.
That is it.
Very excited to be here and have an opportunity to take my game to the next level. I definitely see Golden State as a great fit for the way I play.
Stephen Curry would be joined a year later by new owners Joe Lacob and Peter Guber, who vowed to turn around a franchise that had only made the playoffs once since 1995.
So the idea is no detail is small. Now that's the sizzle. The steak is the team and winning. But together is what we want to do that makes the magic.
Last 20 years, it's been by and large a rough go for if you're a Warriors fan. You've seen players come and go, you've seen coaches come and go, execs come and go. And I think with the new ownership coming in, there was a glimmer of hope at that point.
In a lot of people's eyes, they thought, it's not that easy. You can't just turn a program around like that. But one of the first hires they made was Jerry West.
We're trying to put together one of the world's best organizations in sports. And I think the commitment of having someone like Jerry West, who is such an icon, truthfully, the icon, as far as I'm concerned, in the history of the NBA, involved with us.
Immediately, that gave credence to everything they were doing. Jerry West is the logo of the league, for goodness sakes.
There's some things that never leave, and there's 2 of them for me. My passion for basketball and still being very competitive. Everything you do in life is about teamwork, okay? And this is about a team. This is not about an individual.
Jerry brings more passion than can fit into Oracle Arena.
more basketball knowledge that can fit in the entire state of California. The credibility that he has, pretty much unmatched in the NBA.
I had dinner with Joe Lacob, and obviously the first thing I heard out of his mouth was championship. They're thinking at a different level than a lot of people that have just bought a team.
The new ownership group continued to build on their plan, hiring Rick Welts as president and chief operating officer to run the business side of the organization.
Everyone in the NBA looks at this franchise today as really the sleeping giant, not only in the NBA, but in our industry.
With the 2011 draft approaching, it was another opportunity to add talent to their young roster.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. Bye. You got Klay Thompson.
The Golden State Warriors select Klay Thompson from Washington State University.
There we go. Best shooter in this draft. Jerry West says she's the best shooter.
Klay Thompson was a perfect match for Steph Curry. Perfect match.
The most complimentary player in the league might be Klay Thompson because he's tall and he can guard point guards to take some of that stress off of Steph Curry.
I know there's new ownership and the organization's trying to go in a new direction and they're committed to winning. So I'm just excited to be a part of it, and I know I can get my career off to a great note up here, and I know we can do something special.